Hi lovelies, welcome. I'm so glad you could be with me today. We're going to have a look at the divine feminine, divine masculine right now. We're going to just tune in, close your eyes, put your person in mind. Okay, because we're just going to do a quick energy check-in basically as to where your person's at, where you're at, with some messages. You know, I've been guided to using the Archangel Raphael cards today as well as the Love Oracle. What am I saying? The Romance Angels and other cards I haven't used for a while. So we're going to see, okay, what's going on with your person right now. What's going on with you as well. So let's have a look. This is kind of like the Twin Flame Tarot that I do, but it's not Tuesday. So anyway, it's an energy check-in with your person, whether you call them soulmate, twin flame, doesn't matter. This is the divine masculines cards. These are the divine feminines, okay? So basically what I'm doing right now, really first up, is just going to get an energy for the divine masculine. What energy is the divine masculine currently in, please, Spirit? Now this is, oh, gosh, mate, they're falling down again. This is the collective, okay? So yes, we're talking about your person. If this resonates with you, it's your person, okay? So when I look into the collective, it doesn't mean the whole collective, because every divine masculine and divine feminine are on different journeys, different parts of their journey. So there will be a certain wave of divine feminines, divine masculines that I'm tuning into. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So let's have a look. What is the divine masculine's current energy? Exhaustion and only you. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is so funny. He's exhausting himself because he's fixated on you, divine feminine. He's exhausting himself because you are all he thinks about. This is just amazing. He's been on a long journey with this. Maybe you guys have been on this journey for a long time. But you're on his mind, and he's probably trying to get you off his mind. It's driving him a little crazy. So let's have a look. What energy is he in right now? 3 of Cups reversed. So this is the inability to come together and celebrate. This is on his mind, that he can't come in for this reunion with you right now. Because this is the 3 of Cups. It represents celebrations, it's reunions. And as we see in this card, the divine masculine with the divine feminine, so he's coming up behind her with a Cupid's arrow almost. And it could be Sagittarius you're dealing with, but she's there, looks like she's about to get married. So, and they're celebrating this reunion. So it just looks like your divine masculine is not coping with the fact that there's no reunion here. So feeling a little lost, I guess, without the divine feminine. So can we get another energy? What am I looking for? Yeah. What's going on with that, please, Spirit? Wow, that flew out. Insecurity for the divine masculine. So this is a bit hard to read, these ones. You or they might be insecure and find it hard to approach. We all have our own insecurities and imperfections, but this person might have extra that they deal with. The divine masculine's in a very insecure energy, maybe wondering if you're with someone else, divine feminine, are you leaving him behind? Is he too late coming in for this reunion? Okay. Where is the divine feminine at right now? Where is the divine feminine at? Actually, before I do that, I do want to get a message from him, okay? What does he want to say? What does the divine masculine want to say? What does he want to say to the divine feminine? I want you in my life. So he's insecure, he's thinking only about her, wondering what she's doing, possibly, really wondering what's on the divine feminine's mind, feeling insecure about this, that he might have missed the boat, basically. He might have taken too long to get to her. There's just something going on there. It's almost like, for some of them, they've had some epiphany, some instant awakening within themselves that they don't want to lose you. Okay, so the divine feminine's current energy, what is she undergoing right now? Divine feminine, what's she doing? What's the divine feminine doing, please, Spirit? What is the divine feminine doing right now? Rejection, irrational fear, saying no, dismissal. Okay, so she's feeling rejected. She might be rejecting other things, so let's just see. She might be saying no to her divine masculine. She might be saying no to other things that don't serve her anymore. Or she could also feel rejected. Let's just have a look. What's going on with the divine feminine, please, Spirit? They're coming out. Seven of Swords and the Empress. She's hiding away. She's not revealing everything to the divine feminine, but she is actually flourishing and blossoming in her own femininity, her own divinity. She is turning the other way. See how she's looking towards him? This is the masculine's energy. She's looking towards him, but she's almost like hiding away. But she's also looking away, okay, from this. So it's almost like she's trying to build herself up, her self-confidence, her empowerment. This is a Taurus Libra too, by the way. But she's snuck away from this. So it could be that she's rejected him, or that she has just, for now, had to reject this because she's just got other things she needs to focus on. She's got to get herself strong. What's these? Unknown, okay? The answer is unknowable at this time. You can try to look within and seek and feel the answer, but for right now, the universe is unable or unwilling to supply one, for some things are not yet known, okay? So events can sometimes change, or we must be patient or look within. So it looks like the divine feminine, either way you want to look at this, you will know, divine feminine, whether you have been, rejected, or you're the one rejecting. The divine masculine watching this will know whether she feels rejected or she's rejected you. So the unknown is that she's unsure as to what the future holds for her and him. She's not really sure. She's kind of like, it's interesting, she's peering behind the tree. She's holding on to the tree. It's like that stability. She's unsure as to what the future might hold. So all she can do right now is really focus on her own growth. And build herself up. Look at that building. I love these pictures. So planting the seed, watching the tree grow. Well, did we just say the tree? Interesting. So to then harvest the fruit. Building on something strong, root and doors. Your connection is, I can't read it. Your connection is getting stronger. The seed has been planted as new growth surrounds you both. A connection strong enough that it has already began to blossom. You make them feel like doors can open and they can do anything, enter any door, because with you anything in life is possible. They want to hold on to that. So it feels like to me the divine feminine is building herself up. She's thinking, if only we don't really know. At the end of the day, it looks to me like she doesn't want to jump into this before she's ready. She needs to build something up before she can open that door to this with her divine masculine. Let's see what she wants to say to the divine masculine. What does she want to say? Wow, there's a few there. So you push all of my buttons in all the right places. I hate that I get so triggered by you and our connection, and I want you to make love to me all night long and again in the morning. So there's a very strong passion, very strong chemistry going on here. I just want to see what else the divine masculine is saying to her, because I feel like there's a response to that. Let's have a look. How could I hurt you like that? So he's feeling very sorry, very insecure, very lost. There's a void. He's exhausted. And she's hiding away, building herself up. But she's feeling, she gets triggered by him, by the connection, by this rejection. But she is adamant she wants to build on herself. But even she is feeling the pull towards him. And he says, I've never loved anyone the way I love you. It will never be over between us. So beautiful, but sadness there still some healing to do for both. And the star for the divine masculine, so wishes upon a star, maybe a wish coming true, being in the spotlight. So I look like it could be an Aquarius that is a masculine here, but the star is about a wish coming true, following his dreams. And strength, protection, the bear. Okay, so the bear could be an animal spirit that is around the masculine right now. So it holds power, personal finances, protection, and parents. So he's coming into a protective energy with this. So what is the divine feminine? What's hers? So yeah, look at this. This is so damn weird. we got the tree. We had the tree I mentioned before and the building card with the tree. So she's trying to grow strong, okay? And it does show that she could be out in nature. She could be really healing herself out in nature right now. Trying to find her roots, trying to ground herself right now. Getting healthy. And look at that, a house. So there could be a significant tree at her house that she's sitting by and just gaining, you know, gathering her energy, centering herself. She's focusing on a house right now and security. So let's see, what do they want to say? So the Divine Masculine wants to say, the way I acted had nothing to do with you. So he's recognizing it's his own issues. Be patient. I love the life I have lived. So in other words, he is saying that he doesn't have regrets with the way they were together. Maybe in other aspects of his life, he has really succeeded and been successful. But he's asking her to be patient as he works on himself. And I don't want to hold you back. So even though he is obsessing about her because he's obsessed. He's obsessing because he's exhausted, like he's fixated on her. But he doesn't want to ruin her. He doesn't want his issues to affect her either, which is why, you know, he understands she's had to pull away. Now, what does the Divine Feminine say? I wish you could let this go. So she's possibly feeling that she just really needs to focus on her own life, her own health, all that kind of thing, and she can feel that she just can't let him go either. She keeps looking back, and even though she may not really want to let go, she just wants to focus on other things besides getting obsessed, and we're still connected. So she is understanding they're still connected, and no matter what, always have, always will. Always have loved you, always will. Keep moving forward, and you are my family. So she recognizes that he is hers. He is her family. Let's see what's going on here. The Divine Masculine. No, I like it this way. The Divine Masculine. So this could be the one. So you've already met the romantic partner you seek. He knows that the Divine Feminine is his one, okay? So the Divine Masculine knows that this is his one and only. See, only you. You are the only one. You are the one. And the Divine Feminine says, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So she knows that they need to pull back. They both need to, because they have issues they need to heal within themselves. And if they get together too soon before each one is ready, it could cause issues. Maybe there's also other partners involved, karmic stuff going on here as well for each of them. So they both have to go away and do some healing with that as well. So I've just dropped some cards. All right, so what else do I need to look at here? Let me have a look. So okay, so we're seeing for the Divine Masculine. So we've got facing fears, and that is a really hard thing for him to do, to confront all of his fears, because they are within him, and sometimes it can be very confronting to look within because we feel like we're faulty and that something's wrong with us. And I just feel like he is starting to do this, or needs to do this at this stage. I think that he will start to realize that this is not going to work unless he starts working on himself. And the Divine Feminine, the White Stag, how beautiful. You have a mission together. She knows there's a mission here. She knows they're connected. He's her family. They are meant to be at the right time. They have a mission together here on Earth to bring healing into the world, but first need to heal. Oh, wow. They both first need to heal themselves. So, very powerful energy there. If you start seeing a White Stag, that's a reminder that healing is underway, or needs to be. So let's have a look. What does he want to say to the Divine Feminine? Listen to your inner voice. Please don't be influenced by what other people say. So this is like he's worried that people are getting in the Divine Feminine's ear and pushing them, her away from him, and being influenced by what other people say over what her heart is saying. So he's saying, listen to your heart, basically. Listen to your inner voice. You know who I truly am. And I have never felt this strongly about anyone. Please be patient with me. I am healing my heart. And the Divine Feminine says, I feel at home with you. We belong together. So we had the home card come up. She wants to have a nice, beautiful house with him. Maybe she really literally wants to live with him at some stage. I've been playing romantic songs and thinking about you. So she hasn't let go of this. She might be, it might appear that way because there's hurt here. But at the same time, she is focusing on herself, but she's not dwelling or, unhealthy, like a dysfunctional kind of obsessing where he has been doing that. So let's see. I love everything about you. They're both in their heart chakra very strongly here. What does he want to say? I've got to get one more for the Divine Masculine. You bring me a higher love. You help me transcend my fears. How beautiful. That's the higher self coming through. What does the Divine Feminine want to say? Oop, there's two there. I love meeting with you on the astral. It's where we create our magic, and you are so gorgeous. I want to love you and explore every inch of you. So there is a lot of love there, but these other things are getting in the way, like the fears and the pain. So let's see the juicy love messages, okay? What does the Divine Masculine want to say to his Divine Feminine? He is hypnotized by her, fixated on her. I have a huge crush on you. You might be looking at her photos or social media. I want to feel your breath on my neck and the weight of your body on mine. And this is more than I ever dreamed it could be. You are perfect. And she says, I know I was meant to meet you. I feel you deep in my soul. And my love for you fills every fiber of my being. And I can hardly resist you, baby. So she's the one that said, I want to make love to you or something, or make love to me. So she's got a lot of this sexual chemistry, feeling that, but it's almost like she's resisting it, like she's trying to push it aside because she understands there's other things that need to be healed. So what needs to be, what does Archangel Raphael want to say to, what's his guidance card? What's the Divine Masculine's guidance card? Do more research. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for clearly and gently leading me to the information that I need to know for my well-being. Please give me the courage to be assertive as I take charge of my healthcare needs. So the Divine Masculine needs to start looking deeper. He needs to look within, confront face his fears. He needs to know how to do that. So he needs to get online. He needs to maybe even go out in nature and sit down and meditate and allow that information to be downloaded to him. But he needs to seek it out. He needs to look deeper into something. And it could be also that some of the Divine Masculines are seeking support groups or even twin flame, soulmate classes, or just Googling about it. They're trying to understand this connection. So the Divine Feminine, what's Archangel Raphael helping her with? Caffeine free. So once again, it's to do with her bodily health. We do have the Empress, so it's all about the physical as well. So it's about her health, how she's, her body image, things like that, how she's feeling within her body. Caffeine free. So dear Archangel Raphael, I ask that you cut my cords of attachment to caffeine so that I may honor my body's natural energy rhythms without chemicals. Because when you have caffeine, it's like a really fast-paced energy, like you're hyper. And then it just, then you crash down. So it's not a good place to be, and you've got to kind of level and balance out those energies. I gave up caffeine about 2 years ago. I still miss my coffee. I really miss coffees. I love coffee, but I just can't have it. As you start to, vibrate at a higher frequency, getting rid of addictions and things like that will drop away. So what else do I need? So I need to just find this for the collective. Here's a message for the collective. Okay. So purity. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it you will find the answer to your question. How beautiful. So always know that within you is wisdom. Okay, so sometimes we look outwards, I should say, for all the the answers, and sometimes it is out there, but a lot of the time we have it within ourselves, already in ourselves. Okay, it comes from our higher self. It's that inner voice that we just sometimes need to know, we need to listen to it because it comes from a pure place. We also have, the voices in the head that are negative, but deep down there is this beautiful, pure voice that comes through. It's our higher self, our inner wisdom that comes through. So tap into that as much as you can, finding a quiet space, maybe out in nature, because I feel like both of you, the divine feminine, divine masculine, might be seeking something outdoors just to get quiet, to think. And that's really important here. I feel like I've got to choose one more. So let's do it. Let's get one more for the actual journey, okay? One for the journey. Have confidence in the connection. Shine your light. Keep shining your light. The way you can do that is to keep being, kind to yourself, staying away from negative environments, not allowing other people to dim your light. Have boundaries put up, that kind of thing as well. Seek out the help you need. Try and detach from addictions, that kind of thing, and allow yourself to shine. Have confidence in this connection because you're both wanting it. It just takes some time to heal some stuff. So I hope that's resonated today, guys, and I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings.